is the aspect of the influence a father can have on the children, on their family. You know what I'm saying? And so, and actually, I'm sorry, man, I meant to ask you this: do you have any kids?
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, that count.
wait, what you say?
I got 2 dogs, if that counts.
That counts, bro. That counts. Look, this day and age, it counts. Look. Yeah. But that's what's up, man. Do you want any?
Oh, nah, not right now. I can't see myself wanting kids right now. Wow. And I wouldn't say I don't want kids. I just feel like it's such a huge responsibility that so many of us take so lightly. I feel like so many of us, not trying to throw shade or put people down. People have kids, you have kids. That's, you want to do, that's what you do. But I feel like too many of us jump into it, not necessarily saying you're not ready, but not thinking about how much of a responsibility. Like raising a child is no easy task. That is a huge thing. And I feel like we got to like really grasp that concept before we go out and start having children. I don't feel like I'm ready to raise a child, not even just financially, but mentally. I don't feel like I'm there yet to raise a child. Yeah, so I don't see myself having kids just yet.
I actually truly respect that because again, I think it takes a lot to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with the aspect of, hey, I'm not really ready. This isn't really it. This isn't really. So I do truly feel like it takes a level of self-honesty and reflection to truly say something like you just did, bro. So much respect. Again, it took me by surprise because of the relationship you have with your father, but even so, you still haven't let that cloud your own personal judgment of if you're ready or not for a kid.
Yeah.
And that's beast, bro. I respect that, man. Let me ask you this. In regards to fitness, and you kind of touched on it a little bit with your father. You stated how he played a big role in you being introduced to fitness, but you just stated too that there were moments where y'all butt heads. Moments where perhaps you said, and I was going to ask that, I was like, though I see you very much so admiring your father. I was going to ask were there moments where y'all did butt heads, but you did state in the aspect of it being in regards to fitness or him pushing you to work out. So then where did it hit or at what point did Jordan himself have, an epiphany or a revelation of just the importance or the fact that you needed to do this for you? When did it hit you to where it was like, I love my father, I admire him, I admire what it is he's telling me to do, but I'm gonna start this journey and I'm gonna start it for me? When did you get that aspect of or that mentality or realization that you wanted it for you? Or did that ever come? Or has it always just been your father?
Really, I think most guys that get into the whole fitness thing, exercising, I think it usually starts off for most people as an ego thing. Like they see all these other guys, walking in like this, all these big people around them, looking all strong and everything. And I feel like that kind of, I wouldn't say hurts your ego, but it makes you like, well, sheesh, what am I doing? For me, it was when I say my 10th or 11th, around my 11th grade year, when I when I was in high school and I started noticing how all the kids, I'm already a short guy. I'm 5'5", so I'm already, short. But everybody, not only are they tall, but everybody like I can't be short and just, skinny like that, so really, I think it started more of as an ego thing for me. But I feel like I said, I had that good mixture. I feel like I'm just truly blessed in all aspects.
True.
Because by me being in the anatomy and physiology and into all the health and everything, it started as something like superficial and as my ego, and it turned into something for like my health. Because I started working out for the looks of everything. But learning what I learned from nursing and everything like that made me see the ins and outs of all the decisions we make when it comes to diet, when it comes to exercise, things like that. So I feel like that mixture of everything kind of pushed me into this direction. So I honestly feel like I keep saying, I feel like I'm blessed,
Yeah.
to be pushed in the direction that I'm pushed in. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I feel blessed.
Exactly. Yeah, as you keep, describing more of your life and your past life, I see that. I do see where you're saying that you were, again, having a father who, from, like you said, from birth, pushed you into this. So you were
Literally.
nudged. Yeah, literally. Now you seem like you were always nudged from teachers to, in some sense, just nudged and pushed. And I think that right there speaks very heavily on community, the aspect of having that strong community, which you're trying to build. And I see why, because it's literally that aspect of having a community that makes you, I think, consistent, sustainable, and that makes life in general all that much more enjoyable. If I could ask you, bro, because you had such a strong father figure in your lifestyle, who would you say you look up to? And again, I know your father is definitely that pivotal aspect in your life, but is there anybody around you today or anybody that you hang out with today that you either look up to, or who's in your community or circle today?
That I look up to?
Yeah, or just have around in terms of, like you said, community or inspiration, in which y'all maybe, you may in some sense see as a father figure, or maybe not, but just that aspect of inspiration, or there may be nobody.
I don't think I have any other than my father. I think he just had,
wow.
I can't even begin to explain the impact that my father had on me,
Yeah.
I can't see anyone else, having that same effect, or even having a similar effect. I feel like I was telling you, when I said every decision I make, or, from what I learned from him and what he instilled in me, I literally meant that to the T. I mean, he's gone now, but I don't feel like he's gone. Like, I feel like I'm still connected to him through when I exercise or when I see my family. I feel like I'm literally stepping into his shoes and to do the things that he did. I'm striving to do not only the things he did, but to do better than him. Wow. So as far as having an inspiration around today, it's still him.
Yeah.
I can't see no person even coming close to, doing what he's done for me in that.
Bro, I love that, man. I love that. And as you describe that, and I feel it. I feel exactly what you're saying. As you describe this, you also went into it and you stated it yourself. You feel that pressure, all eyes on you. I wanted to go into that a little bit, man. When you say that, or as you say that, it does sound like you have embraced it. But again, are there moments where you feel like, man, I don't want this, or I in a sense don't want to embrace this, or I wish I didn't have to embrace it? Or do you ever feel those moments where it perhaps feels too heavy, or it feels as if maybe you just kind of want to, or maybe you vent it, or maybe you kind of want to just vent to your family, hey, I'm not him? Or do you ever have those moments?
Honestly, not that I can remember, honestly.
Wow.
I feel like I kind of like being that go-to, that stable person, that rock, that pillar. I feel like I kind of enjoy doing that and being that. So, I mean, and my wife, she does the perfect job of letting me be that. I mean, you got women out here nowadays, no shade to no women.
I got you. They're going to come after you. They're going to come after you now.
Comments, don't do me like that. I'm just, speaking from my personal experience, ladies. But no, I feel like my wife does the perfect job of letting me lead and letting me be that role model, that pillar, that that rock that I'm supposed to be. She does the perfect job of letting me do that, and she has that balance. She knows when to step in and be like, hey, you need to check this, or to keep me on the straight, kind of. So I mean, I honestly feel like I don't have those days where I feel like, or those moments where I feel like it's too much. I feel like she just does the perfect jobs. Like, she compliments me so well in that aspect. But I don't really have those days where I'm feeling like it's too much. I feel like I can lean on her to, help me out and kind of keep arrow. And I really do appreciate her for that. I really do.
Bro. I love that, man. I love that. If you don't mind me asking, was you and your girl, or I'm sorry, your wife now, were y'all together when your father passed, or did you know her?
Yeah, he knew her.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
Point. I mean, she gonna hate me for saying this. So I mean, when she first met my father, she came to my house. My girl is a trooper. My wife is a trooper, man. So when we first started dating, I was in high school. She was in college. So I didn't have a car. I didn't have no money. I mean, I was just a high schooler, you know? So I didn't really have nothing to offer her. But I guess she saw that potential in me, you know, and she kind of nurtured it and kind of helped make it grow into what it is today. But as I was saying, so when she first came to my house, she, don't tell her I said this, she's not the best parker when it comes to parking her car. So I remember this, like she always get on me about this, even to this day. So she came to my house and she was trying to parallel park, like in the front of the house. And like I always say, my dad, he came up to me, he was like, well, he came up to her actually, and he made a joke about her not being able to park. And she always give me like crap about that. To this day, she always get upset with me about that. That's like, I'll say one of the most vivid memories I can have about like them two together. But he did pass away shortly after I introduced them. So I don't really have too much after that, you know. Yeah. But I do feel grateful that he did get to meet them before he did pass away.
Bro, you know? Did he love her? Was that an aspect of like she's the one, or did he ever run that by you? Like, man, yeah, that's a good one.
I don't think he didn't really know her that long, but he did say she seemed like he sensed her sincerity, and he sensed that she was like a genuine person. He did, you know, give me that talk, but he did sense that in her, and I can say that, you know, she's just like an open, caring, loving person. You can see that just from speaking to her for a few seconds, you know. So he got onto that pretty quick, just like I did.
Bro, that's awesome, man. And again, I think that tied back to my question too. And I should have probably just stated that, but your wife, she seems to be a pivotal point in your life. But again, now that you saying what you just told me, I'm like, oh, this is the person I was searching for. Okay, yeah. So and that whole aspect of, like you said, help. You even mentioned this. You know, though you mentioned she gives you and allows you that opportunity to be the lead, the head of the home.
Yeah,
she still helped nurture you at the same time into that very person.
Definitely.
Can you go into that a little bit, man? Like how did she? How has she nurtured you up to this point in regards to maybe even your aspect or your passion for fitness, or your aspect or your passion for or even I guess in some sense, the grievances of your father, who was the flame behind the fitness leading up into where you are today? How would you describe her in that aspect of support and nurture?
Well, I mean, like I was explaining, she's just like the most caring. I mean, other than her mom was a little more caring than her mom. Her mom is just like phenomenal. But no, she's like one of the most caring, supportive women that I've just ever met. Yeah. You know, dad passed away. I was kind of like, that was a rough time for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really, you know, one that's too good with showing emotions. I feel like that's another thing. I kind of hid my emotions in fitness. I feel like that's another thing.
Oh, wow.
So literally the day of that he passed away, I remember myself being in I was in his room, sitting down on his bed. And then I just started, that's like, I don't cry that often. Yeah. And that's not necessarily a good thing, but I don't cry that often. But I remember myself sitting down on his bed, just thinking just about everything. Like my mind was just racing about everything. She was blowing up my phone because she didn't hear the news. She didn't know what had happened. I was actually in clinicals when he passed away, when I got the phone call that he passed away. I was, you know, doing something for nursing. So after I left clinicals, I went to see the body and everything. Then we went home shortly after. I'm in his room sitting on his bed, and I'm just thinking. And then after a while, I began to get, I guess, like upset. And then I had a bench. I had a bench and some weights outside. And I used to go out there and bench. He actually bought it for me. He bought everything like that. He bought all that for me. So I found myself upset when I was sitting on his bed in his room. I ended up going outside and I just started benching. I don't even know how long I was out there. Probably for like an hour, just out there benching. But I don't know, lost track of the question.
No. Yeah, no, you're good. Just how your wife then nurtured that and nurtured you in that aspect of your passing of your father up into the man that you are today.
Oh yeah, so I was kind of ignoring her, not purposely, but it's just I didn't know how to deal with everything at work. Always so, even to this day, she was always so understanding of me and she just like supported me in such a way. Like, I feel like she helped me mature by, like, I can't even explain. Like, she just guided me.
Mm-hmm.
Always there to guide me and to be understanding of me and to give me a safe place to talk about this or talk about that. You know, I feel like she was just always that shoulder to lean on,
Yeah.
you know, constant reminder, you know, of when I need to tighten up, or even what I was saying earlier, like me being a little immature in the beginning, because, you know, she's older than me. So, I mean, I feel like she just kind of helped me see things from a different perspective and everything. I can't even begin to explain what she's been in my life.
No. You said it, man. You said it all. I mean, again, I want to highlight her in this aspect because, again, I see how your father has played a major role on you. But now that he's gone too, I see where you also have been getting that support. You know what I'm saying? Though I know that it's your father that you lean on in regards to that aspect of fitness in your life in general, life decisions. But, you know, also you being a married man, I see now too where that aspect of help and nurturing and that growth has also, she's kept the flame alive, if you will.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
bro. And I love that, bro. I have to cap because, again, you're a brother. We don't get too many brothers out here who are married. You married too, so that too is something that in a lot of instances defies the norm. You know what I'm saying? Or the stereotypes out there. So that's as gorgeous, bro. If you don't mind me asking, would you say that your wife, is she also somebody that's as fit or into fitness as you are, or how does that play?
So she went to school. She has her bachelor's in exercise science.
Okay.
She went to school. So she knows. I would consider her more knowledgeable about fitness than I am.
Yeah.
I'm that person that's like she has all the knowledge. Okay, I'll describe it like this. She's the coach and I'm the player. You know how they say?
Hey, yeah.
She on it. She be doing her research. Like she knows her stuff.
Wow.
But I'm that guy who comes in and like, I feel like I'm better with like the form and the techniques and actually putting it into play.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to knowing the things and having that knowledge, I feel like she is just like, she on top of it. So if ever I have a question about I'm having some pain in my knee, you know, tell me what I need to do in terms of rehab or, you know, something like that. She on it. You know, she make me a plan, or she telling me, do this foam roll here, trigger point. She just, man, I tell you, she on it when it comes to that. She on it.
Bro, that, hey, that sounds like a straight keeper, man. Like, I mean, that is amazing, bro, to hear that camaraderie. And I wanted to go into that because I'm also at some point on my channel, I'm going to start a fitness and dating series. So I'm digging into who all I want to kind of like, because I want about 10 of us to get on there. I'm digging into who all I kind of want to select. I'm like, you're on the list. Like I'm picking and choosing, but as I interview, I'm like, all right, is this person, and you married, and you're the first person I think that I have interviewed that is married, actually. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, or who actually has like a stable marriage. So, you know, that's, again, I'm trying to collect people, but yeah, to hear this aspect of it, and in regards to your input, it's really excited me and hyping me up about it. So, bro, I truly appreciate that and appreciate you being transparent in that aspect of your marriage. In regards to going back into your journey and your fitness aspect of your journey, I know you touched on this a little bit. You hit on this in regards to your father and things of that nature, but perhaps there's something else that you can draw from it. But when let's say you have days, man, like you said, where you're down and out, you don't want to really get out the bed, you don't really feel like being the best of a husband as you should be. You know, just things are just getting rough, hard, and you just perhaps feeling the weight of life on your shoulders.
Yeah.
What would be maybe the top 3 things you would say that you pull from to help you get out that bed, or to help you, you know, put on the nursing outfit, or to help you go and hug your wife and love her, even when you yourself feel like you aren't necessarily getting that or receiving that in any aspects of your life? What would you say would be the top 3 things that motivate you, impress you to keep going? And even in terms of the gym, tying this also into fitness, what are things that help and push you to get up out the bed and do that workout, or love your wife, or or go to work, things like that?
For me, I mean, obviously, number one is my father.
Yep.
That's number one in almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, I wouldn't consider myself a creative person, but in my mind, I'm always looking at the future. Like I'm always looking not necessarily at today, but where I want to be. Like that's been something that's been constant on my mind for a while, where I want to be.
Right.
So I really think that me thinking of my future and also music.
Oh yeah. Those,
I feel like they just like kind of keep a fire under me, you know, because I wouldn't say I'm living bad. You know, I mean, I have a car, I got a wife, I got a house. I mean, most people see that and they're like, hey, the American dream, you know?
Yeah, right.
But it's just always this hunger for me personally. It's always this hunger. I can do more, you know, like I can get more, I can be more, you know? So it's always this in the back of my mind. That's constantly driving me like, man, I'm driving down the road in a better car. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be driving a car like that. You know, I don't know. It's just something like the need for more, the need to get stronger, the need to get faster, the need to get more money, the need to advancing, you know? And I feel like a lot of people actually, the music, what I was explaining earlier, I feel like the music actually kind of like really like puts it all in like together for me. Like a lot of people don't, what's the word? They don't realize how powerful the music is. And I'm not like trying to go into like the lyrics you listen to and like all that stuff. I'm not trying to go into
but I know what you're saying.
Like it'll be some days where I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to get up. I don't want to work out. You know, I just, like you were saying earlier, like the days when I feel like the weight of the world is on me.
Yep.
And I'll put some music because I know myself. I know music, it'll turn me up quick.
Bro.
So I put some music on, start listening to my music, start getting into it. And within a few minutes, it's like, I'm energized. All right, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to just take. Like, so for me, music, if ever I'm feeling like I can't handle something or like, it's just too much, I'll put something on. It's either music or music and working out. Those two. And it's just whatever for me.
Bro,
you know?
Bro.
My music.
You saying it, man, right now, bro, because again, I actually DJ on the side. Like I do DJing as well. Yeah, bro. So I'm music head. Like something people don't know a lot about. But if you look at some of my content, that I actually got some of my DJ snippets in the background of it that I do it with. So yeah, bro, music will fire me up like crazy, man. Like, bro, I gotta ask, man, who's some of your favorite artists, man? Who you listening to, bro?
Comments. So I'll probably say most people a lot of people don't know about him. One of my favorite artists, Montana 300. I don't know if too many people know about him.
I know Montana 300.
This man is lyrical. He is lyrical. Out of this, you will listen to this man's songs and you will think, oh, you found the bar. Literally every word, every line that you listen to, if you literally just listen to the man's song, every line, he's making an analogy. He's making a metaphor. He's comparing something. He's doing something to every single line. If you actually pay that, for me, the creativity behind that is just like unmatched. You don't see that in nobody else, no other rappers. So I say Montana 300 is probably the top. But when I want to get crunk, I listen to like a lot of trap music. I recently got into like some rock and roll.
Okay. Yeah, let's go, bro.
I used to be one of them people that was like, rock and roll.
Me too, bro. Yeah.
I used to be one of the people that's like, like thinking that's weird. That's for weirdos.
Yep.
That's thought. But recently I started getting into Breaking Benjamin. You ever heard of that? I think I made a video about it on
I think you did make one of those on yeah, you were like what people think you hearing or something like that?
Nah, I was riding a bike and I was like, when you working out to Breaking Benjamin or something like that. But I don't know, that rock and roll, when you working out, if you ever get a chance, go listen to some Breaking Benjamin.
I'm gonna listen to him, yeah.
It's gonna turn you up. Well, for me personally.
Hey, I will, man. I will. Nah. Hey, send me one. Send me one of their songs, yeah.
So I say Montana, currently Breaking Benjamin, they up there. And I listen to like a variety though. I don't really have a third favorite, I would say, but I would say right now those are my two favorite.
Your two favorite.
Like Kodak, Love Foe, like when I'm trying to turn up or work out.
Yeah, bro.
But those two.
I love it, man. I love it, bro. Because again, you. I don't know why I don't ever put that in my category, but music, like that is, to hear other people's stories. You know what I'm saying? I capture stories through video and interviews and things like this, but music tells so many stories, bro. So many aspects of stories, and again, I think music is it showcases the power of capturing a story or capturing somebody's story, and then that being very influential on the person that's listening to it. So, hands down, bro, I completely understand what you're saying, man. Bro, I know you got your Uber Eats. And I know, look, I'm just trying to make sure your food probably cold now. Look, and my sister just laid mine outside my door. So look, I can smell it, but I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try to steady myself on the questions, but we ain't got too many to go, man. Only about 3 more. I do want to ask you, in regards to your content, in regards to, I guess, very few videos that you have, but also amazing quality content and videos that you have on TikTok. What can people expect going forth on your page? There's somebody right now that's looking at this and they about to go follow you at the end of this interview. What can they expect, or even their followers now who may see this? What can they expect going forward in regards to the content and the creation that you got coming forward? Is there anything new that's coming up?
Well, really going forward, when I first started, I was kind of thinking of like just doing kind of like a vlog style, just kind of showing my life, showing like kind of like, oh, what I eat in a day, or what I do this, how I do that. As I've been getting into it, I've kind of feel like I've been kind of going more towards like giving tips and advice and this and that. Because as you go through, like, as you start making content, you start noticing other people's content, I would say. I notice a lot of people on YouTube, not trying to throw no shade, not trying to, downplay anyone, but I notice a lot of people on YouTube, you'll see them doing exercises or teaching things that's not necessarily, sound. They're not really giving sound advice necessarily. Things like that. It's not that I want to throw shade at them or, downplay anyone's content, but it's kind of like I want to kind of try to give, I wouldn't say the correct, but more I'm trying to figure out how to word it, but I want to kind of try to give like a more
relatable, maybe
that too. Because I'm not really trying to like teach, like, and say like I'm this perfect, person, giving out content. Because I'm not. We all still learning. We all, growing together.
Exactly. Yeah.
Knows everything. So I'm not really trying to say like I'm trying to give the golden standard for what you should do when you work out, but I'm just trying to give like tips and advice to kind of help people.
Probably on things that, in some sense, what really matters. Is that what you're saying? Like, are you saying that certain videos are out there that don't really matter? It's like that's not really something that.
I just feel like I'm seeing a lot of information I'm not seeing the best information. Not saying it's wrong or anything, but the information I'm seeing, it's not the best. I'll say it like that.
Facts.
Light on, the things I didn't know when I first started, or shed light on, that'll help somebody grow, faster than I grew, or, to kind of try to help people along in their journeys, help them surpass where I'm at and to get than I got where I am.
Faster, exactly.
Because I remember days when I was trying to, I'm trying to target a certain muscle, or I'm doing a certain thing, or I'm feeling like I'm growing, fast enough, things that my wife has taught me and that I've learned from experience. I would put that all together and give it to the people, so that way they have like more of a condensed version of it.
Yeah,
just trying to knowledge out there, the correct knowledge.
What would you say is one thing that you wish you had known in the beginning of your fitness journey, or that you probably learned later that you wish you had known earlier?
I got a lot of things, but I'll say the most important one, and I know I'm probably gonna get some heat in the comments. Ego lifting. That's like a big one that I see. Ego lifting. You don't have to do all this weight. I mean, I'm not throwing shade on people that do.
Yeah, but
to get in the weight room, and I like the bench, a lot of weight.
Right.
I like the feel of that, but at the same time, if we slow it down and we work at a more, I'm not saying don't push yourself, but if we slow down and work at a more controlled pace and like we do things slower, let ourselves progress, I think you will see better results. You know, when you the gym and you just start loading up weight and you see somebody doing 315, you're like, oh, I want to do 315. So you just start loading weight up, you know, you trying to do what you see other people doing, comparing yourself to other people, then it's like you kind of, I mean, you can end up with injuries,
yeah,
yourself back, you know. So I think a lot of people need to kind of stop comparing themselves to other people and like get out of this ego, you know, thing and just focus on compare yourself to yourself.
Yeah,
you know, battle with yourself. You always want to get better than yourself. Don't look at other people and try to compare yourself to them and try to do better than them. Do better than yourself. I think that's probably like the biggest thing I've learned, you know, in this whole fitness journey. Because you're not gonna look like everybody. You're not gonna look like him.
Exactly.
You're different. You're not gonna look like him. You're not gonna do the things he do. You know, you gotta love yourself. I feel like that's a big thing that I've learned like the hard way when it comes to fitness.
Bro, the me versus me mindset. Exactly. That me versus me. And I was gonna tie into my next question, but you already answered it. I was just gonna like for real, because that literally showcases the entire question. Like you said, and the guys, I stand behind what he just said 110,000%. You versus you. If you really, the only way you truly are gonna, I think, be impactful in any form of this fitness community is if you first handle you. If you handle you and focus on you, the rest comes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All that other stuff just comes. But if you aren't, you steady trying to, and again, I get a lot of people telling me that they compare themselves. Like you said, they walk in the gym and they like, man, or this one woman I knew that she would see a certain woman come in the gym, and the minute she came in, it's like, all right, I got to compete against her. That whole mentality of trying to post on TikTok or whatever, trying to make your booty look bigger, you know, all these other things. It's like, you don't, if you focus on yourself, the people that you need and that are going to be attracted to it, they'll come.
Definitely.
But it's truly the mentality of me versus me. I think that truly draws not only a community of people, but it also helps you in many aspects stay true and authentic to yourself.
I 100% agree.
100%, bro. 100%. So I had to just like come behind you with that, because I stand behind that, and the content I push and promote, I'm always trying to push for authenticity. So I appreciate that, bro. In regards to your content, Jordan, where can people find you? And what platforms are you on? Are you on YouTube? Is it just TikTok, Instagram? What platforms are you on? And then of those platforms, which one can they DM you or message you on if they want to reach out to talk to you? They maybe want to know more about you, or just want to reach out in general and just say, hey, where can they find you?
Right now, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. My TikTok is MMG_Jibs. My Instagram is that_MMG_life98. The Facebook, I'm not really too active on my Facebook. I don't even know my name on. And the YouTube channel is MMG Space Life. When you search for it right now, you might not find it. You gotta change the search filters to channels. When you search MMG Life, change it to channels, and then it'll be the first one to pop up.
Okay. Perfect.
At me, just hit me on Instagram, TikTok. I mean, the comments on YouTube, you know, whatever. I'm on all my socials except for Facebook, really. So if you get at no matter where you get at me, I'm gonna get back to you. You know,
and fast too, because I mean, this guy hit me up quick. I mean, I was like, I was like, nah. It was almost as if you were just waiting in the chat box. I was like, man, I was like, I was like, man, like the level and swiftness of which you responded to just this was just phenomenal, bro. And it, again, really showed me that people are hungry to not only see the content, but to share their side, their story. And I appreciate and thank you so much for that, bro. Again, all of his contact, all of his social media will be in the description below. So you definitely don't have to go back and rewind. I got you. And if you don't mind, bro, after this, if you could just send me the links to all of those. Yeah, because that way they won't have to necessarily change if they forget to change the filter or something like that. But definitely, man, I want to make sure that they're able to contact and chat and communicate with you. But with that said, man, I want to say thank you, bro. Thank you, Jordan, so much, man. I'm sorry again for your Uber Eats. I know that thing cold. So look, you just got work. I'm sorry, bro, but I truly appreciate you, man, and allowing me the opportunity to dissect your story, your journey, and then showcase it to the world in this way, bro. This not being something you normally do at all, bro. And I can't believe this, y'all. It's crazy, but the guy's a natural in the aspect of it being something that you have not done, but you really, truly, man, showed out and allowed me, another brother, man, to dissect your story, and you supported me, bro, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. And just want to say, man, again, thank y'all for the opportunity and allowing me to share this story and his story with you guys, and allowing me to continue to keep sharing this story. Thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because again, y'all keep wanting it. So I bring people on to interview, and I bring stories out like Jordan's story, the aspect of him and his father that truly allows me to help you guys grow in your fitness journey and level up in your fitness journey. So with that said, man, I just want to say thank y'all for this time. Thank y'all if y'all lasted this long. I know we pushing on about 2 hours, man. So I appreciate hey, it is what it is. About an hour and a half. But bro, it is what it is, man. I love it. I can get so caught up in these interviews, and now I got another one at 8. So I'm on my third one now. So yeah, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. So I'm gonna let Jordan go, man. I'm gonna dip to and make sure I eat, man. But again, make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel. Again, make sure you follow Jordan, man. I won't push it. I can't stress it enough, rather. My followers, for all y'all, man, if y'all can support me in any type of way, support me by supporting him. Follow him, man. Continue to just show love on his page. Reach out to him. Let him know how the interview went and what y'all thought of it. Again, hit me up if you want any personal training. Also, subscribe to my email list below. I give out free content as well as affiliate products that I also sell and promote that can help you level up your fitness as well. But with that said, man, I want to thank y'all so much again for tuning in. And Jordan, bro, I want you to leave us off, man, with anything you got to say.
I just want to say thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate you, recognizing, whatever you saw in my content that made you want to reach out. I appreciate you for putting me on the spotlight and giving me some exposure as a small content creator. I can't thank you enough for that, bro.
Bro, absolutely, man. And again, I saw multiple things. It was just, the aspect of your father and that aspect and bringing that to light that really made me want to shoot this to my audience as well, man. But you truly have something here, bro. And don't stop, man, because it's truly, I think it's a natural gift. It's a natural born. It is a natural born gift. And we're talking about because you got born into this fitness journey. So it truly, you need it out here, bro. You need it out here. And so I say, don't stop doing what you're doing, man. And again, guys, make sure y'all follow him because the guy is growing and he's only going to get bigger from here. I already know it. But with that said, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. And until next time, peace.